Hi, welcome to a new reviving yoga class. Today we will focus on the hips. So you can just take some time to just open the hips and relieve some tensions across the hips. We will start here in a cross-legged posture just to center ourselves before we start the sequence. So just find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on a folded blanket if you wish. Rest your hands onto your knees. Relax the shoulders. Close your eyes. Lower the chin down. And then take 3 grounding breaths in here. So breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One last. Slowly open your eyes. Lift the head. And then we will go to our first posture here. Go into child posture. Make sure you open your knees as wide as the mat or wider than hip width distance. The tops of the feet are flat on the floor, big toes are touching each other. Sit onto your heels and then stretch the arms forwards. Ground those hands into the floor. Make sure the forearms are off the floor and place the forehead down onto the floor. If the head is too far away or the floor is too far away, so just place a block or a folded blanket just underneath your forehead here. And we're gonna take here 5 long deep breaths. Breathe in into your kidneys here and out of your kidneys. One last. If you have used a blanket or a block, just lift the head and then remove that block or that folded blanket. Place your hand down onto the floor and we're gonna flow with the breath. With your next inhalation, bring your shoulders just above your wrists. And with the exhalation, push the hips back towards your heels. 2 more. Inhaling, shoulders just above the wrist. Exhaling back towards the heels. One last. Come again forward onto your hands and knees. Bring the knees hip width distance. Tuck your toes under. Inhale in here. And with the next inhalation, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Lengthen those legs into down dog. We want first here to stretch the legs, so come with the knees down onto the floor, inhaling. Exhale up and back into down dog. 2 more times, in and out. Last one. And out. Good. With the next inhalation, lift that right leg off the floor. Lift it as high as you can. Bend that right knee. Open up the hip here. Stretch both arms. Flex the right foot. 2 more breaths. One last. Good. Turn the right hip towards the floor. Place the right foot on the floor. Bring the knees down onto the floor. And with the next exhalation, tops of the feet are flat on the floor. Push back into child's posture. Relax the forearms on the floor. Take 2 breaths in here. One more. With the next inhalation, roll forward into a tabletop position. And as you exhale, lift the sit bones up and back into down dog. The next inhalation will allow the left leg to rise up. And with the exhalation, bend that left knee. Open up the left hip to the side in here and flex that left foot. Press both hands evenly into the floor. Relax the head in here. And take 3 breaths in here. One more. Good. Turn the left hip towards the floor. Place the left foot on the floor. Take 1 deep inhalation. And as you exhale, lower those knees down onto the floor. Tops of the feet are flat on the floor. Go back into child's pose. Relax the forearms. 2 breaths. One last. Ground those hands. The next inhalation brings the shoulders just above the wrists. And as you exhale, tuck your toes under, lift the hips up and back into down dog. With the next inhalation, lift that right leg off the floor into 3-legged down dog. And with the exhalation, bring that right knee forward towards the chest. Place the right foot between your hands into a lunge. Lower the left knee down onto the floor. Inhale to lift those arms forward and up. Exhale, bend the elbows to the sides in a cactus shape and stay here. Shoulder blades towards each other, chest wide open. One more breath. Inhale to lengthen those arms up. Exhale, torso forward, bring the hands down onto the floor. Lift the left knee off the floor, step back into down dog. 1 breath in down dog. The next inhalation will bring that left leg up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bend that left knee, bring it forward towards the chest. Place the left foot between your hands. Exhale, lower that right knee down. The next inhalation, will bring the torso up and the arms. Interlace the fingers at the base of the skull. Open up the chest. Three breaths. One last. As you inhale, lift those arms up towards the ceiling. With the exhalation, lower the hands down. Lift the right knee off the floor. Step back into down dog. One grounding breath in here. Nice. We're going to go into pigeon posture. So with the next inhalation, lift that right leg off the floor. And as you exhale, bend that right knee, bring it forward towards the right wrist. Place the right foot behind the left wrist, right knee behind the right wrist, and stretch that left leg as much as you can backwards. top of the foot is flat on the floor. Just turn the head and make sure the foot is in one line with your knee and the knee is in one line with your left hip. If it's uncomfortable for you, place a block underneath the right hip in here. You can either stay way up here or you lower onto your blocks or on the floor. Palms turned up towards the ceiling. Flex that right foot. Relax the shoulders. And take 2 more breaths in here. Wherever you are, try to ground your hands. Tuck the left toes under. Lift the left knee off the floor. Press the floor away from you to step back into down dog. Take 1 deep breath in here. The next inhalation will allow the left leg to rise up. And with the exhalation, bring that left knee just behind your left wrist. Place the left knee on the floor. Left foot is also behind your right wrist. Stretch that right leg as far as you can in here. And place the top of the foot flat on the floor. Again, just control and see that everything is in one line. If you need the block underneath the left hip, feel free to do so. Either you stay way up here or you lower on your forearms. If it's still not enough for you on the floor, you can also come all the way down onto a crossed forearms with the head down. Three breaths. One last. Nice. Slowly, wherever you are, just come out of the posture. We're gonna tuck the right toes under, lift that right knee off the floor, press the floor away from us, and go back into down dog. You can just walk on the spot in here. One deep breath in here. Good. We're gonna lower those knees down onto the floor. Bring the feet to one side. Walk back to sit next to our heels. Stretch the legs forward. Come to the front of your mat with your feet. Bring your hands onto your knees. Take the knees with you. Roll over the spine to go into Apanasana. We go into happy baby posture. We're gonna open up the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Keep the knees bent towards your chest. Either you bring your hands towards the backs of your thighs, or you hold on to your calves. And if you feel like I can go even higher, so you go to the outer edges of your legs. Press the lower back firmly into the floor. Either you stay here or you can sway from side to side. Sensing the breath flowing. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed, the neck is long. One last breath. Good. Slowly release here. The hands join the knees together. Bring the feet together. The soles together. Lower them down. We're gonna go into butterfly posture. This will be our last posture in here. And we will use it as Shavasana. So the soles are together, the knees are widespread. If it feels okay for you, you can stay there. If you feel like, no, I need to place the blocks underneath my thighs or underneath my knees, feel free to do so. Adjust your shoulder blades. Either you open up the arms backwards, relaxing those shoulders, or you can lower the arms alongside your body, palms facing up. Or you bring your hands onto your belly, elbows relaxed. Close your eyes. And stay here for at least 10 breaths. 10 deep, long, sweet breaths.